Ready?
I'd like to say good evening, everybody. And at this time, we'd like to call the Tuesday, January 28th, 2025, Greensville County School Board meeting to order. Clerk, can you call the roll?
Chairman Jesse,
Here?
Vice Chair Roberts,
Here.
Mr. Pearson,
Here.
Ms. Reed Moore.
Here.
Thank you. Next, we're seeking a motion to move into closed session to conduct student hearings for students number 2024-M19 as authorized by section 2.2-3711A2 of the Code of Virginia.
So moved. Second.
It's been moved and properly second. All those in favor, make it known by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? The ayes have it. We now move into closed session. Would like to say good evening to everybody once again. Um, We're coming out of closed session for our Tuesday, January 28th, 2025 Greensville County School Board meeting. Clerk, can you certify?
Chairman Ruffin St.
Yes?
Vice Chair Janet Roberts.
Yes.
Mr. Pearson.
Yes.
Ms. Reed Moore.
Yes.
Thank you. At this time, we'll turn it over to Ms. Reed Moore for our invocation.
Will you please bow your head for the invocation? O Lord our God, how excellent is thy name. As we go into this meeting today, we humbly seek your guidance and wisdom. Grant us clarity of thought and understanding as we embark on issues that affect our schools, staff, students, and community. We trust in your divine wisdom, Lord, and we submit ourselves to your guidance. Amen.
Amen. Thank you. And with that, we say welcome to 2025. This is the third attempt of this board meeting, so thank you for your patience, and I hope y'all enjoyed some snow or lack thereof. Next on our agenda is item D, which is sharing our mission and our vision. At GCPS, our mission is together with families and the community. GCPS is committed to providing a safe, rigorous, student-centered environment that empowers learners. Our vision, cultivating excellence, transforming lives, and impacting futures. Next up, looking for or seeking a motion of approval of the agenda.
So moved.
Second.
It's been moved and properly second. All those in favor, make it known by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? The ayes have it. Item B is our approval of the minutes. Still seeking a motion.
So moved. Second.
It's been moved and properly second. All those in favor, make it known by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? The ayes have it. Last in this section is our approval of the warrants. Seeking a motion.
So moved. Second.
It's been moved and properly second again. All those in favor, make it known by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? The ayes have it. Section 5 of our agenda this evening is the superintendent's report and information items. We'll move to item A, correction active plan update.
Thank you, Mr. Jesse. Good evening to everyone. As we are under a memorandum of understanding with the Virginia Department of Education in Greensville County Public Schools, we are to report on the corrective action plan monthly of our progress toward all schools being fully accredited. And I would like to, in that vein, continue with my report. Under the academic prowess of academic and student success, attended Region 8 superintendent meetings with superintendents in Region 8. We are continuously embark on units of justice training here at Greensville County High School. Constantly looking at economics training. Dr. Robinson and myself are completing the modules and have completed the modules. Participated in fiscal management training, as well as conference with State Superintendent Dr. Lisa Coons. Attended the VVOS sessions, and also our board chair participated in the biannual update with the state superintendent as required by the memorandum of understanding that Greensville County Public Schools superintendent and the board chair participate in twice yearly calls along with the state superintendent and the president of the Virginia Department of Education. Continuously working on our chronic absenteeism, meetings with concentric, also facilitated data discussions as we move into second semester here, or have moved into second semester here at Greensville County High School. Attended the nationally finalist training for superintendents, and also held soup scoops at Greensville County Elementary School. Those units of justice dates in December were December the 3rd, the 10th, and 17th. Had senior executive leadership meetings on December the 3rd, the 10th, and 17th, and continuously having conference calls with our school quality liaison, Dr. Johnson. Those meetings were held December the 11th, the 18th, January the 8th, January the 15th, and January the 22nd. We continuously meet with our directors and coordinators. This month has been sporadic as we've only constantly worked 10 days in the month due to inclement weather. Leadership and governance. The board chair participated in the biennial state superintendent on December the 9th. Our board chair participated in the Capitol Conference sponsored by the Virginia School Board Association on January the 27th and the 28th. The superintendent director of finance submitted the CAPA to the county, and the report has been uploaded on the Greensville County Public Schools website. The chief human resource reviewed policies and constantly reviewing policies and the policy changes that are forthcoming we will be presenting. Met with executive coach Dr. Gordon of Suffolk City Public Schools through VAS. Participated in VIVAS, the Virginia Visualization and Analytics Solution, and also superintendent and staff participated in the VAPSI conference January the 17th through the 19th. And at that conference, we had one of our own present, Dr. Parkinson. Operations and support service. The faculty and staff participated in an active shooter drill, and we are grateful for our partnership with the Sheriff's Department and also grateful for our partnership with the Emporia City Police Department. The maintenance department relocated the central office to its new location. The technology department ensured internet connectivity, which is a viable component that we must have in the new central office. Expenditures of our security grant funds for schools are being completed, and the walkway at Greensville Elementary School is near completion. That date is centered to be February the 28th. Under Human Resource Leadership, Priority 4, licensure meetings are being held with teachers in the first 4 years of teaching. We are now live with 5 out of the 9 frontline solutions. Held frontline training for principals on January the 9th. Created a frontline support help desk for staff. Human resources and frontline project teams continue to participate in training to prepare and implement the last 4 solutions. And we're creating a spring timeline to finish the work of updating all the policies. As we prepare for the recruitment season, HR will be sending letters of intent in February. That date of the letters to go out is February the 3rd for the upcoming school year. Mrs. Riddick and Mrs. Harrison were invited to participate in a pre-apprenticeship focus group with the Virginia Department of Education, along with Petersburg City Schools, to offer Teachers for Tomorrow to high school students. The meeting took place on January the 22nd, 2025. And the regional HR meeting will be held on January the 31st. That is Region 8. Under priority number 5, community relations and communications. Publishing of GCPS now continues, our division weekly update. We're updating our website and social media platforms, school platforms, event postings on social media. Meetings are being held with safety with the Chief of Police of Emporia, also the Sheriff of Greensville County, meetings with the city manager, and meetings with the county manager as we are in budget season for the 2025-2026 school year. To the board and Mr. Chairman, that completes the corrective action plan.
Any questions or comments for Dr. Edwards? All right, moving on is item B, our strategic plan review.
Yes, thank you, Mr. Chairman. Under our strategic plan review, we completed a strenuous process for our strategic plan 2024 through 2029. Under the goals of student learning and academic excellence, high quality, committed, and diverse workforce, human resources, student and staff well-being, communication and communication engagement, organized excellence and efficiency, we are once again partnering with Dr. Scott Baker of the Berkeley Group. Dr. Baker is going to be helping Greensville County Public Schools come up with KPIs, key performance indicators, as we move into the implementation phases of the entire strategic plan. His role will be assisting us with the metrics on are we accomplishing our goals under the effective domains of our goals as we set forth in the 2024 to 2029 strategic plan. Our first meeting with the Berkeley Group will be held on February the 3rd, and there will be a series of meetings that take place February, March, April, and May as we look at those key indicators on how we are doing to see if we are meeting the goals that we set out to accomplish. And that plan will be presented to the board in the upcoming meeting as it relates to May, as we look at those key performance indicators working with the Berkeley Group.
Thank you, Dr. Edwards. Any other comments or questions for him for that? All right, moving right along is item C, our special recognitions.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I'd like to call forth Ms. Riddick to bring forth the special recognitions for the month of January 2025.
Good evening, Chairman Jesse, Vice Chairperson Roberts, board members, colleagues, and guests, and Dr. Edwards, I'm sorry.
Good evening.
We are excited. Happy New Year, everyone. It's been a long time. As always, our excitement in our division competition, we're going to do that first. So the Clean School Award this year, for December, I'm sorry, goes to Greensville Elementary School. Congratulations. All right, our next one, highest staff attendance for December, Wyatt Middle School. And lastly, our highest student attendance goes to Greensville County High School. Okay. The United States Court of Appeals for the Fourth Circuit had a 2024 Fourth Circuit Bill of Rights Day, which consisted of a student video and an art contest with the topic First Amendment right to assemble peacefully. Wyatt Middle School participated in this contest, and for the middle school division of the contest, Wyatt Middle School took first, second, and third place. So I would like to ask this person to please come forward and recognize your students, please, and tell them a little bit about it. We just certificates on.
Okay, so the students had to, all of my students drew something. And do we have the pictures? The pictures are up on the screen. This is our first place winner, Arjanae Lewis. Come on over here, Arjanae. So they had to talk about how would you assemble peacefully. And so this was her, and they had to write a statement about how they would do it and what they did in order to draw this. So she was our first place winner, and they have monetary gifts to go with this. So she has won $250.
Outstanding.
So we're so proud of her. She drew a picture of me, my goodness.
That's great.
We had homecoming tonight, so she was reluctant about coming because she didn't want to miss cheering. But she's here. Thank you. All right. Our next student is Mary Ann Dillo. Where's Mary Ann? Oh, here she comes, right here. This is Mary Ann's work that she presented, and she won second place with $175.
please.
Good job.
All right, and our third place winner is Destiny Jeffries. She won third place with a gift of $100. So hers is on the board. So I'm so proud of our students at Wyatt Middle School.
Good job.
That's all I have.
Thank you. Next up is our cell phone locker presentation.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. As the board knows, and looking at the Executive Order 33 that was issued, that all school divisions in the Commonwealth must have a cell phone policy by January the 1st. The team went to work and came up, and we're so grateful to the board for adopting the policy. Along with the policy, what we've been doing, putting things in place, because we know cell phone use is a major part of people's lives. And what we're doing is putting proactive measures in place here at the high school. We have Yonder at the middle school, and we're thankful to Ms. Person, her team, Mr. Z, as always, for coming up, going out, venturing out, looking at middle schools and what they were doing, and we adopted it, and it's working at Wyatt Middle School. At the high school, now there's no cell phone use during no part of the instructional day. And what we wanted to put in place was a safety net for our students who may encounter a slip that they want to take a cell phone out. And in conversation with Dr. Posey James here at Greensville County High School, we came up with the idea, following the suit of Career Technical Education, Ms. Harrison, of the cell phone lockers. And we looked at the cell phone lockers and what they would do to help in the instance that a student wanted to take a cell phone out, and what we could do if a child did that. So at this time, I called Dr. Posey James up, and she will introduce the cell phone locker that is in every classroom here at Greensville County High School. And simply put, what happens? Do you have the key, Dr. Posey James? Okay. Okay. So Kelvin is in the classroom, and I want to, let's say, take a stroll. What our teachers are doing here at the high school is saying, Kelvin would be, please put that up because you're completing instructional time. And at the request, our students here in Eagle Land would come to the cell phone locker. Phone is always visibly seen. Now, because our policy states that we want cell phones not here at school. But we put this in as a safety mechanism in case students feel like they want to use the cell phone. And teachers will report that to administration. The administration will make the necessary contact with the parents, except we're not confiscating cell phones. We're not confiscating cell phones. To have that conversation with administration and the parents, and have cooperation amongst our students so that we can successfully get through the instructional day without the use of cell phones. Thank you, Dr. let me forget to give you this key.
And you said that would be in each classroom?
Yes, sir. It's in each classroom here at Greensville County High School. I'm sorry. We're having that discussion. Yes, ma'am. So the answer to that question is, we have taken proactive measures, ma'am, here in Greensville County Public Schools, and we have Guard 911. And at the middle school, the students, once they conceal their cell phones in the yonder pouch, excuse me, they have their cell phone with them. And if that, they do not, okay? I'm sorry, forgive me. I'm sorry. Yes. Clear. Okay, thank you, Ms. Burns. And so to your point, ma'am, in speaking about this, to your point about safety in cell phones, before Governor Youngkin executed Executive Order 33, that was a major topic of concern. But we are looking at, as I was stating, we have implemented Guard 911, and we will be, that is a component. Dr. Carey, where's it? Dr. Carey, would you come forward, please? Because safety is paramount, and I totally understand what you're saying, ma'am. Would you speak about Guard 911?
Sure.
Carey?
So Guard 911 gives the teacher the opportunity to do two things: to report whether or not she needs immediate assistance in the classroom by hitting a button that says, "I need immediate assistance," from the teacher assistance button. It also gives an opportunity for the teacher to hit a button that says, "I need 911 assistance." And so we understand that what's paramount
And what happens when you push that button?
So what happens when you push the teacher assistance button? It goes directly to administrative staff. What happens when you push the 911 button? It goes to law enforcement. And so law enforcement agencies within a 25-mile radius will convene on the school that has pushed that button, essentially. And so we understand that safety is of paramount. And so this is an opportunity for our students, while they will not have their cell phones in their possession during instructional time, they will have an opportunity to still have that safety component in place. Yes, ma'am. Sure. Right, understood.
Thank you to everybody that has brought this up. And then we will continue to answer questions as best we can. And then we can also hear some more about it if you would like to in the public comment section of the meeting tonight, so that we can take that back and then other people can document and get more of a detailed answer specifically for you moving forward. But thank you, Dr. Edwards and Dr. Carey, for for assisting with that question. Any other questions or comments for our presentation? All right, next up is our instructional update.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. At this time, I'd like to call Dr. Posey James, who will give us the fall 2024 instructional update, because here in Eagle Land, we have transitioned to second semester. Dr. Posey James.
Good evening, Mr. Jesse, School Board Chair, School Board members, Dr. Edwards, and all in attendance. I will be presenting the Fall 2024 SOL data for Greensville County High School. And I am so excited because I told you all in December that we were doing an excellent job, and now I have the numbers to prove it. Yes. So EOC reading, we are currently at 73.8%. Of our 80 students who tested, 59 students passed. In a comparison of fall 2023, so our reading scores without work keys was 68%. Fall 2024, we're at 74%. For our EOC reading with work keys, fall 2023, we were at 79%. Our students have not taken the reading work keys yet. They will take the reading work keys next week. We also know that the reading work keys is not counted into accreditation model, but it does help our students get their reading and writing verified credit. So that's why we still get a work keys. So that is excellent. Algebra 1, we are at 85.7%. We had 66 students pass out of 77 total. Algebra 2, y'all ready for this? 97%. So out of our 33 students that tested, 32 students passed. Wow. That's right, Ms. Ross. So math overall, we had 110 students who tested, 98 students passed. So we are at 89.1%. Comparison fall 2023 to fall 2024. Algebra 1, last fall 2023, we're at 96%. This fall, we're at 86%. Algebra 2, fall 2023, we were at 86%. Right now, we're at 97%. Fall 2023, last year, we were at 95% overall. And this year, we're at 89% overall. So, Ms. Roberts, I know you love science. So this is for you. Biology is at 72%. We had 100 students tested, 72 students passed. We're at 72%. Compared to fall, look at these numbers. Compared to fall 2023, we were at 54%. We are at 72%. And historically, we know our students do better in the spring, so we're looking at 85% easy. Any questions? Thank you.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Dr. Posey James, thank you to your administrative staff, to the teachers, to our paraprofessionals, to our students, everyone here at Greensville County High School, and all the support mechanism that's flowing through from central office. We certainly, as a testimony, as you stated, these are numbers, and we're in second semester. And thank you so much. That's truly being at 212 degrees. We really appreciate the extra effort that's going here at Greensville County High School to make instruction improved, especially when we can look at the numbers for the reading SOL and how they have grown. And we're talking about actual SOL, not the work keys. So thank you so much as a testimony to the work that's being done here at Greensville County High School. Applaud the staff here and the students and the community for the effort because it takes it all. Thank you.
Any other questions? And Dr. Edwards, can you share with us, while we're only sharing the high school? So I know a lot of us might not know or understand completely why SOLs were only mentioned for the high school.
So the high school is on a 4x4 schedule. So the students, the classes they took from August to December, they have completed that course. And so once they completed that course, they started a new course on the 4x4. So our students are afforded the opportunity to take up to 8 classes here at Greensville County High School in a school year. So the semester is over. Those students have completed the classes from fall 2024 and now are enrolled in their spring semester classes 2025. And we're looking forward to the results that we'll receive from the spring semester as we test in May. The reason we're reporting on the high school is because they're on the 4x4 schedule. Now at the middle school, they have a class on the 4x4 schedule, and we'll have an instructional update from Wyatt in February.
Thank you. Moving on to our action items for this evening. We're seeking what are the recommendations for the student matters from our closed session?
Mr. Chairman, administration is making a recommendation for the approval of the student matters as presented in closed session.
Seeking a motion.
So moved.
Second.
It's been moved and properly second. All those in favor, make it known by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? The ayes have it. Next up on our action items is the cell phone policy revision.
I'd like to call Ms. Riddick to the podium, please, as we look at this cell phone revision, as we held a parent meeting and are still going to hold parent meetings throughout Greensville County and Emporia as we talk about the cell phone policy. The board adopted this policy, and we're bringing the policy back as a result of the meeting because clarity was a component that we heard from 2 of the parents, and the team looked at it and took it into consideration. So Ms. Riddick, would you read the component of the revision that we spoke of after that meeting here at Greensville County High School?
So initially, in the first draft we brought to you, it stated where administrative consideration is. The Greensville County Public School Code of Conduct has already established guidelines for a cell phone-free education day from bell to bell. Parents thought that that wasn't going to include the time in the hallway, the time in the cafeteria. What can we put in the policy that they understand that they cannot have the cell phone out during the day? So the change is the Greensville County Public School Code of Conduct has already established guidelines for a cell phone-free education throughout the entire school day. So it was changed from bell to bell to entire school day.
And that is the revision that we are asking approval from the board so that there's no ambiguity of what bell to bell is. We are stressing the entire instructional day. And thank you, Dr. Posey James, you and Dr. Parkinson and others who attended the meeting here held at Greensville County High School.
Any questions for Dr. Edwards or Ms. Riddick about it? Hearing none, seeking a motion.
Second.
It's been moved and properly second to approve the cell phone policy revision. Any discussion for it? All in favor, make it known by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? The ayes have it. Next up is our public comments. Clerk, do we have any sign up beforehand?
No one signed up.
So during public comments, any citizen may address the board at any regular meeting. Persons wishing to appear before the school board should contact the superintendent or the school board clerk, submit a request, or complete the sign-up form for placement on the agenda. Is there anybody that would like to speak this evening? All right. Moving on to section 8, which is our announcements. Oh, I'm sorry. Wait. I'm very sorry. No, that's right. Yeah. Sure. We're excited as presented earlier today, and if you have not had a chance, we openly invite you to visit the new central office, or new to us, I guess is what we'll say, that has now moved to the Southside Virginia Education Center, which is on 1300 Greensville County Circle, Suite C, in the wonderful Emporia, Virginia, 23847. This is right beside the Golden Leaf Commons. So this is off of 301. So if you get a chance, stop by there, tell somebody, hey. Just make sure you ask permission before you walk through the whole thing. And then our second announcement is just our NSBA annual conference is coming up in April, which is April 4th through the 6th. And this year it is in Atlanta, Georgia. Is there any other announcements that board members or Dr. Edwards would like to share? All right, hearing none. I told y'all it was 2025 for a reason. We might have just broke a record. That might have been the fastest open session, at least in my 4-year tenure here on this board. So I am seeking a motion for us to go back into closed session so that we can discuss personnel matters as it pertains to 2.2-3711A1 to the state of Virginia.
So moved. Second.
It's been moved and properly second. All those in favor, make it known by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? All right. We'll go back into closed session. Thank you, guys. Coming out of closed session for our Tuesday, January 28th, 2025, Greensville County School Board meeting. Clerk, can you certify?
Yes. Chairman Jesse,
Yes?
Vice Chair Roberts,
Yes.
Mr. Pearson,
Yes.
Ms. Reed Moore.
Yes.
What's the recommendation coming from personnel matters for closed session?
Mr. Chairman, I move, um, administration is seeking the component of the recommendation as amended in closed session for personnel.
Seeking a motion?
So moved.
It's been moved and properly second. All those in favor, make it known by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? The ayes have it. Last item tonight is adjournment. Seeking a motion.
Second.
It's been moved and properly second. All those in favor, make it known by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? The ayes have it. We are now out of session.